be nicer to myself. And it's the only way I will succeed as an entrepreneur. I start with gratitude for things I'm grateful for. Goals, as broad or as vague as I need it to be in that season of my life. And affirmations, the things that I need to tell myself to be the person that I want to be. Whether you're self-employed or not, these are all really important to just have an overall clear mind, be really self-aware about what it is that you want and you're working towards, and just to be happier. Brain is a lot more powerful than you think, and the words that you say to yourself matter. Now it's time to pick up this. I try to do all of that before I really look at my phone. At 7:36, I need to edit today's post, get that up by 8 a.m. I'll probably get it up closer to 8:15. From Splice back into my phone. And then on my laptop, I have a note saved in my phone and on my computer that has the exact template that I use every single time I write any caption. It's 8:11, so we made a good time. Share. Now we have to leave the app open until that's done posting. Oh, it's going really fast today. Let Instagram do its magic. Same thing with TikTok. Posted on TikTok. The hardest thing about it is while that's posting, I can scroll forever, but I can't close the app because we don't want to risk this failing while I'm waiting. YouTube is done. Last one. And Pinterest is done. So now it's 8:20 a.m. and I am done posting across all social media channels. So technically I could put this phone down unless I needed to post a story. Now that that's all done, this is like my time where I can like have a little bit of social media time. I've done other things for my brain. I can finish my coffee. I'm gonna stop working for a minute basically. Yeah, I actually might let me check my calendar. Yeah. Okay, that's plenty of time. So funny because I'm like trying to get an accurate day in the life of a content creator, a nutritionist, whatever. My goal is to showcase my daily healthy habits on a normal day of working from home. But what's funny is it's very normal for me to get a phone call from my mom at 8 a.m. Definitely not every week, but every once in a while, asking me if I want to do something on a whim. Not always, but in the summertime when my younger sister is home from school, that's a normal encounter. And that's sometimes what makes working for yourself and working from home so difficult, is that people know you have a flexible schedule. And as long as I have no client calls, I have a very flexible schedule. I typically like to stay with like at least like a 9 to 5 type work thing, and then picking up on maybe whatever I missed kind of later in the day for an hour here and there. But sometimes that doesn't always happen because I'll get a phone call from my mom like this, and I could easily say no. Frequently I will say no. Yesterday I said no, actually. That kind of is the perk of having the job that I have. And if I always say no, then I lose out on the whole reason that I chose this path in the first place, for that flexibility. So good thing I didn't have a lot of videos planned to record today. I will try to record one really quickly before I leave, but I did plan to do some prep for a program that I want to get on its feet by mid-August. So I'm going to take my computer with me, take my phone with me, edit a reel for tomorrow, hopefully get like one task done. I think that task will take me a long time. I would really like to get a waitlist open ASAP to kind of get people excited and really make sure that there's someone to be in the program when I launch it. I think this is the hardest part for me. It's really like setting up things like this alone. I think finding the right business coach is really difficult, and it's a risk that you invest a lot of money in. While I probably should do that eventually, I don't want to do it today. But that means that it will take me long. I'll take my laptop with me. I'll take my phone with me. I'll try to do a little bit of work in there while also walking around with them at the mall. I'm also trying not to spend money, so I will not be buying anything. I don't need anything. Listening to the Model Health Show. This is like my favorite podcast of all time. It's the podcast I started listening to when I first started getting interested in health. When I'm doing my makeup, I'll often have a podcast on. Sometimes I'll do silent if I feel like I just need to be at peace in my brain, as I'm trying to like be really mindful of what I'm inundating my brain with again, because I feel like there was a small period of time where I was just opening my phone first thing in the morning and not journaling. So I'm trying to be really, really cognizant of that, because I want to take my business to the next level and I want to be very aware of how I'm talking to myself. I was taking a break from listening to this podcast because I had listened to it like every day for a couple of years, and I was kind of thinking back to like, what would I have listened to when I first started my business, and I was very positive about it and hopeful about it, and I saw this massive future for it. And honestly, I was listening to this all the time. I was inundating myself with the people I wanted to be like. You know, they say surround yourself with the people that you want to be like or whatever. I can't always do that. especially working from home, not having coworkers, not really having a community. But this podcast always made me feel like I was surrounding myself with people like-minded, people I wanted to be more like, people I aspired to be like. And honestly, I've only been listening for 10 minutes and it is what I needed to listen to. I recommend everybody listen. It's not a business podcast, but it puts you in the mindset of highly successful people and a really tangible takeaways on how to be that, how to implement that into your life, no matter what stage of life you're on. So there's the part of my job that is working with clients one-on-one, creating the program for other people to work in a larger group setting. And then there's the part of my job that is talking to brands and trying to secure influencer partnerships. Both are very different, very time consuming. And with influencer work, I get a lot of no's. I'm done with that for now. Alrighty, I am ready to make a high protein coffee caramel shake. I typically record in there and I would like to record in there. David's on a meeting right now. We share an office. So I'm trying to decide, do I record in here? It stinks. I hate starting in the kitchen. It looks like a hot mess because it is a hot mess. A million things happening here. Camera comes on. So weird to have somebody behind the scenes of this. Milk of choice, 1 cup. Day-old brewed coffee or iced coffee, ½ cup. 1 table of fat of choice, like coconut cream. Let's take this to better lighting and get to the last shot. So then we just pull everything in here, the chair out of the way, pull the camera forward, and with all the natural light in here, I normally don't need to turn on any other lights, so that's gonna stay off. All the people out there that think you just need a cup of coffee in the morning, this is for you. If I can get a couple cute shots of it, I will. Clean up and then head out. Now this will not go to waste. I don't need it, but I think I will give it to David. David, this is for you. Iced coffee. My water. Maybe you'll take an RX bar? Yeah. Just in case I'm out longer than I anticipate and I get very hungry. Shopping for my dream house that doesn't exist. That's all you have to do.
Honestly, I'll enjoy just looking at you guys eat. I feel bad. They look really good. So that's.
We have to pick out a new insurance. Okay, how do I do that? You guys want to see my nighttime skincare routine? It doesn't even exist. Come on, come into my bathroom with me. I didn't get in the workout that I had planned. That's a bummer. Oh, I did an enlightened ice cream bar. Those like 80-calorie Greek yogurt bars. Those are delicious. CeraVe hydrating cream to foam cleanser. In light of recent breakouts, I have been drying my face with a paper towel instead of my like face actual towel, and I throw it away at the end of the night because I'm just worried about like grime building up on my towels, and I don't know why I was breaking out. I thought maybe it was dairy, maybe it was gluten, and I did decrease both of those. Like I'll only eat dairy once a day, whereas before I was eating it like 3 times a day in every single meal. I don't know, all I know is now I dry my face with paper towels. I think it probably wasn't that, and it probably really was just not drinking enough water, maybe eating too much dairy, like things like that. I think I'm just gonna read It Starts With Us again. I didn't actually love this book. I liked It Ends With Us. I didn't love It Starts With Us, but I'm gonna read it again just to get like an actual story. That always helps me fall asleep. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, so I just basically finished recording a kitchen conversations. I'm logged on to Zoom waiting for a client to log on. And then it's Thursday, so every Thursday I do a Q&A on Instagram, which honestly is pretty time consuming. Client call for the day is done. Kitchen conversations is filmed and recorded for the day, which is nice. And I feel like I want to get in a workout before I sit down to edit for the rest of the day. That seems like the right thing to do. And I'm dressed in workout clothes. And if I do anything else, I will not be dressed in workout clothes and I will not get it done. And then I may never get it done. And that is a recipe for disaster, my friends. That was the shortest workout of my life because I genuinely I had done like a circuit and I was like, that was perfect. Do I need to do more just to extend the length of my workout? No. Now I have to record one more recipe and then I can sit down and edit. Please, I hope so. I'm done filming for the day and I desperately don't want to clean. You have to change your shirt every time you film. So I didn't change my bottoms, I just changed my top. Pulled my hair back, put earrings on to make it look like it's a different day. When I record 2 recipes in a row. When I record 4 recipes in a row, it's so hard. Like I'm so tired of changing my shirt. I made a really easy salad. Mediterranean turkey meatballs. The behind the scenes is always a disaster. When you're cooking by yourself normally, you can always kind of like clean as you go. You're in the kitchen, you're right next to the sink. But when I'm filming in here, things just get piled up and it's a disaster. Now it's time to edit all of these on my phone. 3 recorded, 3 edited, all today. That doesn't even get me started on my program. I'm just gonna have to, I don't know. Emails and 1 hour of editing. That's what I'm giving myself. Are you ready? Not entirely. Is it a long walk or a short one?
Get the package.
Post-work evening walk. We made it to Friday. Today I finally sat down and I worked on my program and I just put all cameras away, which was really good. It felt really good to be done. And now we're going on an impromptu date night. We're gonna cook at home. We're gonna take a little walk to the grocery store. Do you wanna do an outfit check, David? This is an old dress from Francesca's. What are you wearing?
A shirt from Amazon.
I know, right? Saturday, which is lovely. So we had a great slow Saturday morning. I did. I am feeling very happy, very productive, very proud because we also had a mini strategy session about the practical path. And I'm just feeling like it is going to be the best course out there on how to build healthy habits, find your happy weight, maintain it with ease, like how to be the naturally healthy person you've always wanted to be without dieting, without ruining your relationship with food. It's a perfect mix of like practical nutrition because we want to be healthy people and we want to be at a weight that we feel comfortable at, and intuitive eating. Like it's just this perfect marriage. The most valuable course ever, I think, that everybody deserves to have access to, and it's gonna be at a price that everybody can have access to. I just feel like it's everything I've ever dreamed of. And it's what I wish I had when I was learning about health, trying to be healthier, but I just didn't have the information out there. There was no balance. There was either full intuitive eating where you just gain as much weight as you need to eat whatever you want and have a good relationship with food, or there was macro counting and calorie counting and restrictive dieting, and there was this no middle ground. And I really wanted a middle ground where I felt like I could be at a confident weight, lose weight if I wanted to in a healthy way, and have a good relationship with food. Like I felt like I needed to be able to have both, and I feel like I know that I have created that, and I'm so excited to get it in the hands of people. It is not ready yet, but it will be ready soon. We did that. We got in our workouts. I did the 12-3-30, and holy guacamole, it was so hard. It's always so hard. Today I did 12-3-20. So 12 incline, 3 speed, 20 minutes, and then the last 10 minutes I reduced the incline because it was tough work. And until I can breathe again, I feel like my cardio is just gonna be mild. It's not gonna be at its full extent that it could be until I get this nose surgery. So because we're gonna be moving out of our apartment soon, we are trying to empty out our freezer. We have a couple months, but we are getting ahead of ourselves and just trying to reduce what's in the freezer. And David's friend got us these New York style bagels a while ago. He got us like a dozen. So they all went into the freezer. Not all of them. I mean, most of them went into the freezer. We had some at the time. So they've been in the freezer for months and they're still good. So I took them out today to start reducing what's in the freezer. Both have half a PB&J bagel because I was craving it. David has an egg and salami and cheese sandwich. We got halal salami from Costco, super cool. I have the other half of the eggs, egg whites, and a little bit of cheddar on that, and then a leftover side salad. If you know me, you know that if I'm craving something, I'm going to have it, and I was craving PB&J, so I am going to make it work. I'm just gonna fluff it with veggies. I'm gonna add a protein, and I'm gonna have my carbs and my fats and my treat or whatever. When you're craving something, most people are better off just eating it, enjoying it, focusing on what they want and what they need. So like what I wanted was this, what I needed was this, and I need to have both. And that just prevents the urge to binge, the urge to overeat, the urge to feel restricted. It prevents feeling like any of this is unsustainable. It's just like the best of both worlds. And the salad is so good.